goodness. Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday morning to you. Pardon me. It's good to be back with you. It was a very unhappy weekend as had to preach the funeral of the son of one of my nephews who unfortunately passed away. But I want to thank all of you who sent condolences and well wishes and prayers for our family. Again, it was not a happy time. It's just so tragic to see young people pass away. But it's good to be back with you. Hope you had a fantastic weekend on your end of things. We're going to get back to the parables, okay, and the eschatology of the parables. But someone sent me, I'm sorry, I don't mean any disrespect, but this is just so sad. It's a tragedy. How many times are people going to make their false predictions of the end? Somebody sent me a link to this website, www.markbeast.com. And big bold headline, when will the world end? Quote now, our world will end in the middle of 2016. Between the middle of 2015 and the middle of 2016, every living person will choose to worship either the God who created us or God's enemy, Satan. The Bible alone tells us when the end of the world will be. Will the world end in the middle of 2016? Yes. There is a Bible prophecy that tells us how long God will allow this world of sin to continue. There is a limit to God's patience with sin, and this limit will be reached in the middle of 2016. Well, you know, it was the 1980s, 1994. Well, of course, before that, it was 1917 and 1918, 1925, and on it goes. Look, folks, I'm going to tell you, this is shameful. This is absolutely shameful. We have people making this kind of nonsensical, false predictions, and what will happen? Well, undoubtedly, when the middle of 2016 comes, and our world continues to march on, the rapture hasn't occurred, the endless Christian age continues to march on. This individual, have no idea what his name is, this individual will drop back 10 yards and either deny that they made this prediction, they'll take down their website, or they'll say, oh, well, you know, we've recalculated. It'll be next year, or whatever. Now, I looked at the text that they claim predicts the end of the world by 2:16, and it's Daniel 9. Do you realize, folks, and look, Daniel 9 has been the focus of so much prophetic speculation for so many years. And there are aspects of Daniel 9 that really are enigmatic. But there's some elements of Daniel 9 that really cannot be distorted if we allow the Bible to speak to us. And it doesn't, the prophecy does not extend beyond that time. That time is AD 70. I want to make a special offer to you. If you've given any thought to some of these false prophecies and, oh, what about the end? What about the end of the world? Well, number one, the Bible doesn't talk about the end of the physical world. Just doesn't do it. But I've written 2 books on Daniel chapter 9. 70 weeks are determined for the resurrection, and seal up vision and prophecy. Now, if you purchase these individually, it'd be $6 plus $4.95 shipping, $17.95 plus $4.95 shipping. Okay? If you'll go to my website, eschatology.org or bibleprophecy.com, and order these 2, I will refund your shipping on both of them which will save you $9. And that will be a great price. No shipping at all if you order both of these books. Save you almost $9. Mention that you saw the offer on YouTube and Facebook. Well, once again, look, folks, it's time to hold false prophets like this accountable. It is time for people to speak up and to speak out. It is time for us to honor the fact that Jesus said he was coming back in the lifetime of his first century audience. It is time for us to acknowledge and to accept the fact that the New Testament writers, inspired by the Holy Spirit, said the end was near 2,000 years ago. They never extend the end beyond their generation. Take advantage of my special offer on these two books on Daniel chapter 9. Put your heart to rest. The end is not going to happen in 2016. Hey, thanks so much for joining me for this morning's morning musings. Lord willing, we'll get back to the eschatology of the parables, which proves the end is not going to come in 2016, and we'll do that on the flip side. We'll see you there.